As the first light brushes against the horizon, painting the world in hues of dawn, a question lingers in the silence. How do we awaken not just from our slumber, but into our own lives? The ancients pondered this, and within their wisdom lies a path, a morning routine etched not in routine gestures, but in the ethos of Stoic philosophy. Imagine beginning each day guided not by habit, but by conscious choice, inspired by the greatest Stoics of history. This is where our journey begins, alongside Marcus Aurelius, a man who wielded unimaginable power, yet sought to master himself first. He began each morning not by commanding armies, but by commanding his thoughts. As you open your eyes, consider his practice. Before moving a muscle, Marcus would remind himself that the day would present challenges, both expected and unforeseen. He viewed this as a rehearsal for resilience, a mental preparation to face the world's uncertainties with poise. Now ask yourself, how do I prepare my mind for the trials this day might bring? Reflect on the teachings of Epictetus, who reminds us that true work is internal. His reminder is simple: work as a human being. This isn't about to-do lists, it's about tuning into the heart of what it means to be human. Empathy, patience, courage, and self-control. Picture a craftsman, meticulous and deliberate, carving virtues into the fabric of his soul. Each morning offers you this chance to chisel the person you aspire to be with conscious acts and deliberate thoughts. Direction in life is born in moments of stillness, long before any action. Seneca, the great philosophical mind, argued that knowing where to go begins with knowing who you wish to be. Before the day sweeps you up in its relentless tide, ponder, what values will steer me today? Seneca whispered to those he mentored that without a compass of virtue, even the swiftest journey leads nowhere. Amidst the hum of technology and endless notifications, there is a battleground unseen, where your impulses await. Marcus spoke candidly about this internal arena, where he faced the temptation to react rather than reflect. He urged himself, and us, not to be slaves to fleeting emotions or base desires. When you rise, affirm, today I will be ruled not by whims, but by reason. But life is never simple, is it? As the day unfolds, difficulties will arise. Yet, as Seneca observed, the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Here lies a Stoic truth. Adversity reveals the strength within. Picture the oak tree, roots gripping deep, unyielding to fierce winds. Like the tree, stand firm, and let challenges be your proving ground. In times of trial, destiny becomes the guide for the wise. Embrace amor fati, the love of one's fate, as Epictetus so passionately taught. Do not resist what is beyond your control. Instead, accept the whims of fate as part of a greater design. With acceptance comes freedom, a liberation from the chains of frustration and despair. As the sun travels across the sky, find moments to define yourself anew. Marcus placed profound importance on this self-defining process, not once but continually, understanding that identity is fluid. Ask yourself, who am I now, and who do I wish to become? Let this quest for self-definition be a compass in your journey. In a world where so much can be taken from us, Marcus reminded, there is one thing no one can rob: your faculty to choose how to respond. It is an inner citadel, fortified against the chaos of the external world. Let this be your anchor amidst the storms of life. Live in this present moment, urged Epictetus, not dwelling in the past, nor anxiously casting into the future, but fully inhabiting the now. Like a hawk gliding on the winds, still yet moving, grounded in its existence. Breathe deeply and center yourself in the here and now, where true life resides. Begin each day asking, have I grown today? This question, as simple as it is profound, is a daily audit of the soul, a reminder of the finite journey we each embark upon. It is a call to action, urging you to step forward better than yesterday. Be ready to turn, to pivot as life demands. Change is the essence of the universe, and mastery lies not in resisting, but in flowing with it. This is your strength, adaptability born of wisdom. Marcus embraced change as a student of nature, understanding its cycles and seeing himself as part of its rhythm. The mind of strength that Marcus cultivated was not immune to fear, but it knew fear deeply and stood resolute beside it. In the quiet of morning, Allow yourself to explore the things you dread and imagine yourself standing tall against them. Fear yields to those who face it with steady determination. Without anxiety, the day unfolds not under the yoke of tension, but with the grace of ease. To rise without anxiety is not to avoid life's challenges, but to meet them with equanimity. Let go of what you cannot change, as Epictetus imparted, and hold on to the empowerment that comes from this release. Choose your perspective, for in this choice lies your freedom. Perception, as the Stoics taught, is ours to mold. What will you make of today's events? Will they be burdens or stepping stones to a higher existence? Marcus Aurelius reminds us that life is opinion, a mirror that reflects what we choose to see. With a heart attuned to these Stoic principles, know your direction. A life lived with intent is a life well traversed. Plot your course not only by goals, but through the virtues you wish to embody. Each dawn, draft a map sketched with values and aspirations, leading you closer to who you truly are. In this narrative of ancient wisdom, the morning becomes a powerful initiation to each day. As you arise, carry with you the serenity of Stoic thought, a calm, enduring presence that whispers against the clamor of modern life. In these simple yet profound rituals, you find the bedrock of inner peace and resilience. And so we conclude, returning to the core of Stoicism. This morning, and every morning, is a new beginning. Let this timeless philosophy guide you, refining your mind as artisans do precious metal, shaping your character as sculptors do stone. In awakening to this practice, you awaken to life itself, ready to engage with whatever may come. As you step forward, remember these truths and let them illuminate your path. For within the quiet strength of Stoicism lies not just a way of thinking, but a way of being, a morning transformation that transcends time.